MYTAROPIST is now in session.
Hey everybody, it's me, Jess, owner of MYTAROPIST. Wait, what am I doing? Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. All right, everyone, it's time for another edition of the new yummy good that's coming to you this week, boo-boo. So if you're excited like I'm excited, let's get into it. We're going in the order of the zodiac, which means that we are starting, but we're starting with our birthday babies. So normally it'd be Aries to Pisces, right? So we're going actually Sagittarius to Scorpio. So let's get into it. I am getting ready to start with my Saggy babies. A huge shout out to my girl Tanya Tonene over there at Tarot Vibes. She's been a friend of mine for years now, virtually. We have yet to meet in person, but when we do, it's going to be a good time. But she has been a long time supporter of this channel and of me just in general, personally, in my personal life, professionally, in my professional life. And likewise, it's mutual. And I'm so appreciative of her. Her birthday was on December the 1st. And if you guys missed it, please go subscribe, first of all, to her channel and give her some love. Give Tanya some love. Wish her a very, very happy belated birthday. If you guys are subscribers and you want to bless her in a big way, watch her videos. Like, watch them. Watch all of them. Just like binge them. Because she's trying to get those hours back up, my friend. So binge those videos and give her some love. And yeah, that's what I gotta say. And happy birthday to all the other Sagittariuses out there. I'm a Saggy moon, so it's definitely not my birthday season, but I love all y'all so much. And also a big shout out to, as always, Chloe over there at Sagittarius Soul Tarot. Cheers, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started with the Saggies, and then I'm going to give you a little bit of a announcement. So I want to just get right into it. First, let me say hi real quick to Juliet. Thanks, Juliet. You're awesome too, boo. Look at you. Aw, Juliet. I love, you know what? My favorite thing is the emojis. I love when people put emojis in the chat or in comments, like just blow up all the emojis. I need some lotion on these hands, y'all, before I get into these cards because they're a little dry. I love the emojis, and Juliet, those are super cute emojis. I love a coffee cup. I love a good coffee cup. I love a sunshine. I love a hearts. I love them all, even the poop ones. All right, let's go. I don't know why. I think it goes back to like childhood and like collecting stickers. I think it's a girl thing. Like if you were ever a sticker collector, which I was, I love stamps and stickers when I was a kid, and I still do. I don't like collect them anymore, but I used to collect stamps and stickers. I used to collect a lot of things. And so I think like it goes back to that. It just like brings out that like it's inner child joy. You got to give some love, show some love to your inner child. And right, Juliet knows. So it's like I think it just like it makes my inner child super happy because emojis are like our modern version of stickers, right? Kind of, in stamps. Sure, Jessica. All right, let's get into it. All right, back to Sagittarius. Hey, Saggy Boos. It's me, Jess, owner of MYTAROPIST. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Again, happy birthday to y'all. If you missed it, I wished you guys all a happy birthday and gave some special shout outs. So scroll on back if you missed it, because I don't know if I'm going to timestamp it at the same spot. So that's why you got to watch all the way. All right, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Happy birthday to ya. All right, what's that new yummy good coming to you, my Saggy babies? Let's find out. Keep in mind, energy is fluid. We're looking at predictive energy for the next week, although it could look a little more into the future. That's how tarot and energy works sometimes. And also it could pick up on some past energy. and present energy as well. Keep that in mind. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Oh, I see you guys like getting victory over some kind of a fear that you have here. It's like there's something, if it's not fear, it could be something to do with like a fear or concern that you have around your family, around some kind of wish fulfillment, or maybe a goal that you're working towards, particularly if it's something that you're really emotionally connected to. Something that maybe you feel like you've had to fight through a lot of battles with, particularly with like, you know, if there's been competition. It's a lot going on. I feel like you just had an ending to Sagittarius. Also, I feel like you, if not already recently had, you are going to have like an ending. You're conquering something here, okay? There's been an ending to something, and there's getting ready to be more of this like very firm determination that you have to overcome some particular challenge that you may have, especially when this comes towards you achieving some kind of long-term fulfillment. So for some of you, you're overcoming even an addiction or a bad behavior or a bad way of thinking. Now, if this is related to some kind of fear, it could be that you're overcoming some issues with anxiety, fear, worries, stress, especially like any kind of like mental anguish here. It could be something that you're overcoming with regard to, you know, insomnia or having sleepless nights. It could be there's a lot of fears and worries that plague you, particularly at night. Nighttime might be difficult or a challenging time for you. I don't know if you've been having bad dreams, or there's something here where I feel like it's a particular challenge, and I feel like the root of it is very much fear-based. Okay. And I feel like you're getting ready to have victory over that and overcome it. Okay. I want to get a little bit more into it though. I'm getting, for some of you, it could be that there's something that you felt like you already had conquered and already had gotten some kind of dominion over, or had put an end to, if there was something final there and a closure, an ending of some kind of a cycle there. And for some of you, it may like kind of be coming back up again. Especially, I feel like some of you guys, and this won't be for everybody, but there's some Sagittarius out there. I feel like nighttime is particularly challenging for you. It may be a time when you kind of indulge in things that are unhealthy for you. So for example, like overeating or drinking too much or something like that, and or even some kind of like drugs or something that you have to do to like help yourself to kind of get through. That's for some, not for everybody. For some of you, you may feel like around this time that's kind of cropping back up again. And I feel like you're going to overcome it. You're going to kind of be like, no, you don't control me anymore. You have no power over me anymore. Yeah, exactly. Strength card. There you go. I've already overcome this challenge. I've already overcome you. Like, I've already showed you who's boss, and the boss is me, you, Sagittarius, right? And so I feel like this is just you kind of finally like putting the nail in the coffin and being like, you know what? I choose joy. I'm choosing victory. I'm choosing my happiness. I'm choosing my peace. And whatever this thing is that wants me to play, you know, like that dance with the devil, I'm not going to do that dance with the devil anymore. This is a brand new cycle for you, Sagittarius. I also feel like there could be some kind of money or financial victory coming through for you as well. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are also focused a lot on that in the season. There could be a new job coming for you, or again, like new money coming for you, a little boost, a little bonus, a little good in the financial sector. That's going to be great, a good blessing for you. It could be that you're planting some new seed. It could be like a new business or something that you're starting here that's going to prosper you financially. There could be someone that's a new love coming towards you that you're not going to really be trusting. It could be an ex for some of you, maybe not brand new, but it could be an ex like coming back. Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So it could be someone like coming back, like an ex or someone that you've already dealt with. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but that you're like setting again a firm boundary with, like, no, I'm not going to deal with you again, sir, ma'am, sir, person. Okay. So take it as it resonates for you. I feel like you're in a really good place, and it's sort of like there may be a little bit of a challenge here, but it's like you're going to overcome that. And you're like, you're not going to disturb my peace. I know who I am. I already overcame this. I'm just going to show you who's boss. And again, this great Ace of Pentacles energy. There's somebody, Sagittarius, that wants to make something official with you. There's something changing here for you, Saggy. I feel like new doorways of opportunities are opening up for you. It's been a long time coming for some of you. It's sort of like you ended a cycle here and then you've been waiting for this new beginning. You're like, okay, I ended that other cycle, but why aren't things better yet? Why are things still kind of sucky right now? And I feel like you're kind of like everything is about to balance out. Do you know what I mean? It's like when things are really good, and then it's like now you're getting to this place of like, okay, everything is kind of like even and smooth and balanced. There's harmony and peace now. So it's like finally at long last, you're able to really drop that burden from the past. There's a lot of change coming your way and new opportunities. And I venture to say that there's definitely an opportunity here for some of you guys. This won't be for everybody. So take the message that's yours, leave the others for whoever other Saggy that's for. But there's somebody here that I feel like you've not been really messing with love for a while, but I feel like it could be getting ready to find you, and by way of like, you know, a very solid partnership. Emperor and Empress energy. Some of you could also be feeling like your masculine and feminine energies are finding that like nice rhythm where they're kind of working together and they're harmonizing, and you're not feeling like you're so heavy in your masculine or too much in your feminine. It's like very balanced and harmonious. But some of you, like I'm saying, there could be a very happy union coming your way. Could be a really a very firm partnership here that could lead to marriage or a higher level of commitment, maybe even like moving in together. So if you haven't been looking for love for a while, or it's been a minute for you, the next one that you get, Saggy, could be like not just a fling, like it could be the real deal. Holyfield. All my hookers and hoes know how I feel. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go to the next sign. But first, let's see who's in the chitty chat. Sugar Bear, Sugar Bear, Sugar Bear. Is this your first time here? I must have seen you on somebody else's channel or something, because I know I've seen you, Sugar Bear. I've seen you somewhere. I've seen you somewhere, Sugar Bear. I remember that name, and I think you remember the picture too. But hi, welcome on in, friend. I'm so happy to see you. Juliet, you're moving. Whoop, whoop. Did that come up in any of the new good? I feel like it has. I mean, moving always comes up sometimes. Angie S. Hey, boo. Hey. Yolanda's in the house. Yolanda's in the house. Hey, girl. You pets that all Thanksgiving weekend and use my toe for toiletry. Yay, Angie. Angie. That's so awesome. And that's a good segue. Wait, hold on 1 second. You guys don't go anywhere. I promise I will be right back. So I just have to show you something, Angie and everybody. Tell everyone I'll be right back. Sorry about this. And I thought about this before, and I was like, nah. But I changed my mind. Okay, hold on 1 sec. Mic is still on, so hold on. I'm back, and so is the camera in a second. There I am. Hi. Okay, you guys. So, I have been. I don't know if you saw in the community section, but please check the community section every so often, because I'll post things, and sometimes they're super important. Like Tanya's birthday, that was on December the 1st. But also this, like I've been working really hard. So I didn't go live on Thursday, partially because it was Thanksgiving, but also because I've been working so hard and I can't wait to get it all done. And it's getting so close. It's actually live. So the website, my shop is now live, you guys. And I just, if you don't mind me just like sharing it, because this is sort of like a soft launch because I still have so much work to do on the back end, and I'm doing literally everything myself, like the designs. So my logo, my Taropist logo over there, was designed by my friend Elisa Damaso, and I've shouted her out before. And I, in that community post, I did also tag her YouTube channel. She's not really a YouTuber, but you can get a link to her website from there and check her out. She's also a musician. She's an amazing, very talented designer and writer. She does all kinds of things. She's super creative, Gemini. So you guys definitely want to give her some love. But she's the one that designed the MYTAROPIST logo and did the branding for MYTAROPIST. Way back when, I think in like 2020 when it all started. So I tried my very best to follow the branding guide, and I did use the logo on some things, but I wanted to make some things that could be more universal and not just branded merch, but things that you guys might find really fun. Like one of the really fun things that I made for the shop. Oops, sorry, I didn't put the thing up there. Change it. There you go. So you can also go to mytaropist.com, and at the top of the navigation, at the header, and the navigation of the header, it'll say like My Taropist Shop. And if you click that link, it'll take you to the shop. Right now you have to click catalog to see everything that I put up there. But there's also like special sections like t-shirts and then my favorite things. So anyway, Angie was talking about the tote because I had created a tote for the bull. So some of the stuff is just like fun for the channel, like bull cocky banana fufu shishi stuff. I have a wash, a hand and body wash that's bull cocky blocker. If you need to wash that bull cocky off of you, you know what I'm saying? But there's all kinds of fun stuff in there. The My Taropist mug that I know you guys have heard like Mojo Jojo talk about, and is one of, I used to always have the mug when I would do my readings live way back when the channel started. And now it's back. I got another mug. I'm so excited. So there's all that kind of stuff. And then I've been working on t-shirts, but I was going to show you, Angie and everybody, that the bag has been redesigned. And just so you know, I ordered stuff for myself before I did the final because I got too excited. I was like, I want to see samples. So I ordered samples for myself. This is not the final, Angie and everybody, but it looks more similar to this. Okay. So this is the new Bullcocky Banana Fufu Shishi Echo Tote. So there's a new, like, it's actually been modified, so it looks a little even better than this now, but this is essentially what the new one looks like. So I have one now too, and everything has the My Taropist logo on the back, which is super cool. But yeah, it's a super roomy bag, and it's also eco-friendly. I tried, like, the body wash is vegan, and I tried to make, like, to get the products as much like eco-conscious as I could. Not all of them are exactly, but I tried. The new good, there are new good t-shirts. They do not look like this. This is like the earlier version that isn't on the site, but if you guys like it, I have a new version of this. But there is new good, there are new good shirts. There are shirts with just the cards. They don't look like this. They're a little, like, more tasteful, like in the corner, but there's like like a big banana. But yeah, there's all kinds of fun stuff. What's this? Is this one of mine? Anyway, I have more stuff that is coming. I don't have the samples for everything yet that's on there, but I have more stuff coming that are samples of the stuff. But I'm super excited with, I think, the way that most of the stuff has turned out. So I hope you guys are too, but I really appreciate like honest feedback. Like truthfully, let me know what you think. If there's anything that I don't have on there that you would like to see, yeah, just feel free to give me feedback. There's everything from like my therapist magnet, notebook, candles. Oh, yeah, there's candles. I don't have those in my possession yet, but they are on there on the website if you go to the catalog. So yeah, check it out. Let me know what you guys think. And sorry for the little ad, but I've been working, like literally been working every single stinking day on all of this stuff, and it's a lot to do to set up a store and do the designs and then do all the stuff on the back end and then update the website. Literally, me and Bojangles are the staff right now. So I'm gonna have to like really, yes, organic cotton. Thank you, boo. So yeah, I'm gonna have to what was I gonna say, you guys? Oh, Jessica. Yeah, just check it out. Let me know what you think. If there's anything on there that you're like, Jess, this is bull cocky banana foo foo shishi, let me know and I will I'll promptly remove it or edit it or fix it somehow. But yeah, I look forward to when I can hire some help because it's a lot and I want to integrate it more to the website. Right now it's just mostly linked to, there's some products you can purchase directly from the website, but most of it is on the Shopify right now. So please do give it a look, see, and if there's stuff you like, let me know. I think right now it's only able to ship from this shop to the continental US. I could be wrong, but all of the products are available, I think, worldwide. So if there's anything on there that you see that you like and you don't live in the US, let me know. Just email me and I will happily help you to place an order wherever you live in the world. So you can go to, again, MyTherapist.com. Also, sorry for all the ads, but real fast, I also have my holiday bundles are back, the New Year bundle and the holiday bundle. So if you guys are interested in purchasing readings for the holidays, like to get yourself set up for the year or to give as a gift, please do check those options out. They're only seasonal. And the New Year bundle, if you purchase it before New Year's, it's $25 off. So, and also it's just an opportunity if you want to get readings, like to kind of package them up and get a much better deal if you were thinking about getting them throughout the year anyway. So, or to try reading that you've never tried before with me. So that's what I got for you. And I so appreciate your guys' support. Everyone, I should say y'all, all y'all's support, right? It's so much work. I'm literally a entrepreneur and business owner, like solopreneur, but with the actual business. So I'm like, okay, it's time for me to get with it and start treating this like the business that it actually is, and to do like be professional and be profesh, because I am professional at all the things I do. So I gotta do it right. Anyways, it's like there's so much work. So anyways, I just so appreciate y'all's support. And let's get into it. Thank you, boo. Thank you so much. Hey, Lisa. Hey, friends. Hey. You like okay. I'm glad you like, because yours has the little banana. Angie has a little banana. She needs a bigger banana. Yeah. Thank you so much for all of that feedback, boo. I so appreciate that. I really, really do. There's also a new good bag. Also the same bag, but with the new good design on it. Hey, Annika Star, lurking because you're driving. No worries, friend. All right, without further delay, let's get back into. Oh, thanks, Monet. I love you guys too. You guys are so great. honestly. It's while I've been like working so much and all this stuff, I've been worried because I'm like, I didn't do my second like all signs, and I haven't been doing Sundays, and I'm like, but I wanted you guys to know I've been working very hard, just doing other stuff. And then also it's been a difficult, like personally, it's been a kind of a challenging season, but I'm here. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. And I hope you guys are too. So let's go. We are back on track with Capricorn. Thanks for letting me do that real quick. Thanks for that, you guys. I so appreciate you. Just not everyone sees the community post. So I'm like, okay, while I'm live, let me say it on the live. Maybe more people will see. But yeah, it's kind of a soft launch right now while I'm trying to finish up the work on the back end. But the store should be operational. So, all right, let's go, you guys. That sage is so nice. All right, Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. Or should I say Capricorn? It's me. Sorry. I don't know why I'm like laughing so much. It's me, Jess, owner of MYTAROPIST. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. My goat babies. Also, in the meantime, in between time, I've been putting up a lot of short content. So on TikTok, Instagram, and here on YouTube. I think more is going up on TikTok. So you guys might want to follow there if you don't already and check out those shorts. All right. CAPRICORN, Capricorn. What's that new, yummy, good coming to you, Capricorn? What is it? What is it? What is it? Ooh, success. Wow. There's some kind of personal victory or achievement that you are getting this week. Okay, could be some kind of recognition. This could be something that you've worked really, really hard for and to achieve. When I get that like 9 of Discs, 6 of Wands, for me it could be like even like an award or like why did Playmate of the Year is the first thing that came to mind? I don't know why. That was not going to be what I wanted to say, but that is what pops there. First thing in my mind. Why? I don't know, but maybe you are. Is that even a thing anymore? I was going to say Employee of the Month, but Playmate of the Year came out. I don't know. 6 of Wands, 9 of Discs is very Playmate of the year to me, or the month or something. Stop it, Jessica. Anyway, not what we were going for there. But so you're being picked for The Bachelor or The Bachelorette or some dating show. I don't know. Maybe you are. Stop it. I don't know what's going on. Shut up, Jessica. Anyway, there's some kind of an achievement or victory here. It could be even something like you've been focusing on some health goals and you're finally, people are starting to recognize like, oh, Capricorn, you're looking really good, really healthy. Like, or you're at the gym and you like meet a new goal. If you're a runner, you broke your I forget the terminology now. It's been a while since I've been running like that, but you broke your all-time high or whatever, your record. But it could be also like some kind of an achievement or victory. Let's see what this could be about. A recognition for a job well done, and yeah. All right, what's going on? Sorry, guys. Capricorn. Where is this goofy energy coming from, y'all? Wow, you also overcoming or conquering some kind of fear potentially as well, Capricorn. I feel like some of you are also kind of coming out of your shell. Especially you've been doing a lot of inner reflecting. I think that there's some things that you're starting to kind of realize about yourself, Capricorn. It feels like you're kind of having a breakthrough moment. You're realizing and recognizing some things about yourself, maybe some things that you were afraid of or uncertain about. You're getting a different perspective on those things. And I think you're also achieving victory over that. Very kind of similar to Sagittarius a little bit. Tell me more about this victory or achievement for Capricorn. Okay, that's what was showing up before on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Some of you guys are opening up to love again. Okay, I've got a couple things. For some of you, there may have been a situation where you were kind of torn between a past person and a new person, or they were torn between you and a past person, if this is somebody new for you, or and I feel like there's somebody here who's getting chosen. You may also be finding out that there's somebody who's had like a secret crush on you. I feel like this is a lot of self-love though too. Can I just say, I feel like a lot of you Capricorns have learned, like in this overcoming energy, overcoming some kind of fears. I think there's a lot that you're learning to love about yourself, especially if you've been doing shadow work. It's sort of integrating the shadow side and learning to just like love yourself fully and completely. And I feel like as you're doing that, it's sort of giving you a renewed sense of confidence in who you are. And I feel like you're projecting a stronger, bolder, better version of yourself, an authentic, and more authentic and a truer version of you, because you're no longer afraid or hiding a part of who you are. And I feel like in doing that, it's showing a lot of strength and growth. And I feel like you're attracting, for some of you, it's like it's even causing you to attract good things into your life. And a lot of you, it's like attracting actually love into your life. It's like there's somebody here that I feel like is there's something positive changing with regard to your love life. In this deck, that Two of Discs is change. You have the Two of Cups and you have the Queen of Cups. But I feel like this is also, again, you learning to love all the parts of yourself. And in doing so, it's like giving you this really strong, renewed sense of confidence and independence and freedom, and like knowing, and knowing who you are and loving all of you, right? Fully. There's a lot of like inner work that I feel like you guys have been doing, and it's really, truly paying off. So I do feel like there's potentially like a healthy love that's coming your way, like a soulmate connection, someone who I feel like is marrying you and reflecting back to you also what's good about yourself. So as you're doing this inner work, I feel like there's also maybe somebody coming into your life who's also reflecting back to you like how great and how wonderful and how beautiful and strong you are. And it looks like it could be leading to a really, really, really great connection for you. And I like this for you because I feel like you're moving past an energy of feeling like a little bit want, if that makes sense. I always say it like want, like Four of Cups is my want card. And I feel like you're moving past that. You're getting, again, a new perspective on things, maybe even a situation. And for some of you, it could be if there's a relationship that you're already in, it's kind of feeling like there's a healing in that relationship. And I don't really want to use the word healing, but it's sort of like you're getting a different perspective on this person. It's sort of like there's a card in the Lover's Oracle deck. It's something about like, consider like what you admire in another person, because what you admire in them is a reflection of what you admire within yourself. And conversely, what you don't like about another person could also be a reflection of something you don't like about yourself, So sort of like giving that mirroring energy, if that makes sense. But that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Okay. That too, Angie. Like for some of you Capricorns, you're just literally like, if I just do like not the deeper version of that reading, but like some of y'all are just getting out of your shell and getting out there, and people are starting to take notice of you. Does that make sense? So that's what I got for you. Elevating. Yes. Oh my God. 18 animals for 9 to 18, Angie. That's a lot of pet sitting. Girl, what? The guy looked Amish. Oh my God. That's funny. Oh, Trina, what? Trina. Yes, girl. How are you, friend? What's going on, Trina? Where in the world are you, girl? Where in the world are you? And how are you? How are you? And where in the world are you? What's going on? Have you been back to the States lately? I haven't been for so long. All right, let's get into it. I was gonna say Scorpio, but no, we're on Aquarius. Let me pick up the pace, y'all. Come on, let's get it. Aquarius. Hey Aquarius, hey, it's me, Jess, owner of MYTAROPIST. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Aquarius, what is that new, yummy, good coming to you, boo-boo? What is that new, yummy, good coming to my Aquarius people? Let's go. AQUARIUS, Aquarius. It's the new, good coming to Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius. Some of you guys could be, this is only for my Aquarius people who may have some like be dealing with like some mother issues. I feel like you're making peace with that. There's some kind of, I feel like, resolution or justice coming to a situation, especially if it's like a past situation regarding mother figure. Now, for some of you, I'm just going to be real with you. Some of you guys are have been wanting to become parents. You could be grandparents as well, but I feel like there's something here where you're finally getting that thing that it is that you have wanted to kind of give birth to or to produce. So if this is not related to parenting or motherhood or fatherhood, okay, take it as it resonates, then I feel like for some of you, this is some other thing that maybe you have laid the groundwork for in the past. Like maybe you planted the seeds in the past and it's like now it's finally coming to fruition. Now things are really coming together. And you're finally able to kind of like reap the reward of something here. For some of you, this could be like a resolution, not a resolution, but what am I trying to say here? It's like a reconciliation between two parents, or it could be like two business partners. So take it as it resonates, two relatives, two family members. But particularly if this has something to do with like a mother-father or parent-child relationship or connection, it just kind of feels like there's something here that is being resolved and there's a coming together and a connection. And somehow there's like something that was like a karmic situation or something where justice just needed to be done in a situation, and it's like now things are coming together. For some of you, you're making something official, so that could be with regard to something to do with like parenting, or it could be something to do with a relationship, making that official. So it could be like a marriage or committing to somebody officially. It could also be you committing to like something to do with, like I said, business, work, or career officially. Some of you, you're getting back together with an ex. So it's just like, again, something in that energy of like reconciliation. Tell me more about this for Aquarius. For some of you too, if there was like concern about, yeah, for some of you, I'm telling you, there's a reunion of sorts coming, and it's going to lead to some kind of success or victory in that reunion, where it's like a reconciliation or finally overcoming some past challenge, or someone doing right by somebody that, you know, that owed them something from the past, you know, if that makes sense. Not in the sense of like you had a fight with some, please understand, this isn't the kind of reconciliation of like you had a fight and now it's like you were at odds with each other and now you're like reconciling. It feels more like a coming together in a really positive way towards towards a solution or towards something that's going to give more life to you. So, for example, like coming together and finishing a project, or reconciling with somebody you haven't maybe seen or spoken to for a really long time. Maybe there's been some distance or separation, not necessarily due to like a falling out, but just some kind of distance between the two of you. For some of you, it's just like I said, finalizing something or making something official, and there's a victory in that. There's some kind of success or achievement in that. So especially if you've laid the groundwork for this in the past, you know, and it's like now you're finally achieving the success and victory. So for example, you planted, and this is like very loose example, this is not meant to be your situation specifically, but although it could be, but this is just like metaphorically to help you understand, right? So like say you planted, say you had a house in escrow forever, you know, and you know, now you're finally getting the house sold or whatever. Say you planted a garden, and you know, you're waiting forever for the plants to bloom, because then you were going to start selling things or making stuff with the vegetables and fruits or herbs or whatever it is that you're growing. You know, it's like now we can finally get it going, like, you know what I mean? So there's some kind of victory and success in this sort of reconciliation, if that makes sense. It could be like two business partners that like put their business on the back burner for a minute because life got in the way, and like now we're coming together and now we can finally open our business or launch this project or whatever it is, you know? So it seems like something that's been a long time coming, and it's like finally you're getting that victory and that justice that you so deserve. It could be like reconciling with, like I said, a family member, a relative. Some of you, this does have something to do with a house or family or business. Really is like the main energies I'm getting, like related to house, a business or project, like, you know, or a family situation. It could be a friend situation as well. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. And if it is business, Aquarius, it feels like it's going to be very profitable for you. So it's kind of like that. It's worth the wait. It needed to gestate for a while. Let me go back to Aquarius. It needed to kind of gestate for a while. And now it's like, okay, now it's come to the fullness of what it's meant to be. Now is like the prime time, you know, it's like all in divine timing. Sometimes things are not meant to happen when we first initiate them or wanted them to, you know what I mean? And it's like, now's the right time, and now it's all paying off. Okay. So sometimes you just got to trust in that divine timing. All right. Let's go to Pisces. What's going on with my fishy friends? Hey, fishy friends. Swimmy, swim, swim. It's me, Jess, owner of MYTAROPIST. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Fishies. Make sure you check the shorts, because I just put out a water sign short. I need to get the rest of the signs up, but for y'all, Pisces. All right, one more shuffle. Let's get it. This is for Pisces. I'm sorry. I just realized this deck that I'm using it's the Field Tarot. And I just realized the last name of this woman her name is Hannah Elizabeth Fofana. And it's just making me, sorry, can you guys, I don't even know if that's coming into focus. I got a new camera as well, and there you go. It's just making me go like Hannah Fofana. I don't know. Like, that's a very interesting name. Okay, shut up, Jessica. Pisces. All right, that's a lot of shuffle for you. Let's get it for you, Pisces. 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 Okay, what's that new, yummy, good coming to my Pisces people? Ooh, you also 9 of discs. Okay. Oh, this is so funny. I mean, a lot of the same cards are coming out. It's like almost might have been a collective reading here. feel like you're learning a really, really valuable lesson, Pisces, like something that you have really persevered for and fought for and pushed for a long time. It's like you're finally learning a lesson. It's taken a long time for you to learn this lesson. I'm going to venture to say, Pisces, for some of y'all, okay, and don't get mad at me, fishy friends, but some of y'all, this is a lesson that you learning in love. I'm hearing like looking for love in all the wrong places. So I feel like for some of you guys, you kind of you had been like looking for love in all the wrong places. And kind of some of you guys were really stuck on some particular heartbreak for a long time. Like something here with regard to somebody that you were dating, maybe even just were friends with. Oh no, you were dating them. It could have been a friend who was more than a friend. You know what I'm saying? Someone you saw as a soulmate connection. It could have been a friend that was a soulmate. You know, soulmates are not necessarily always just romantic relationships. But there is something here. I feel like it took you a long time to like push past this heartbreak. And I feel like what I'm really picking up is that this is successive. It's like one after the other for some of you. It's like, I feel like though you are now getting a different and a new perspective finally on love and the kind of partner that is really good for you. Like somebody, you know, instead of kind of settling for, you know, thoughts and F boys and F girls and whatever, you know, you're now kind of understanding and realizing what it takes to make a relationship really work. What it takes, what kind of person, what values and qualities that you should be looking for in a person who is really commitment material. And I feel like you're kind of learning a lot of valuable lessons about also giving yourself space and time to just be yourself and to really focus on your own personal goals and the importance of like having that time just to kind of be single for yourself and to have those breaks in between. Because I'm getting this energy of like Pisces that's like successively like steering their ship into or swimming, you know, their way into like, you know, the shark filled infested waters, you know, and I feel like you're kind of finally getting to this place where it's like, okay, I'm not doing that anymore. I've learned my value and my worth, and I'm not settling for less than what I deserve. I'm getting also a new perspective on what it takes to make a relationship really work, the kind of person that I really need to be looking for and committing to, and to know when to hold them and when to fold them. You know what I mean? Instead of fighting constantly like to keep something going that isn't really meant for me. Okay. So that's for somebody. I feel like you're really also I feel like, let me see, tell me more about this. Yeah, see, there's a huge change and transformation that's happening within you, Pisces. I feel like you finally again have put an end to particular behavioral patterns and energies or situations even around you. Like you're getting closure on, especially if that one particular heartbreak that you were stuck on for a while, I think you're finally getting closure on that and you're allowing yourself to release that person. It was new moon, not full moon, but I feel like a lot of you guys are in this energy of releasing Pisces and learning the lessons. And it's like now there's a cleansing that's happening, right? It's no longer fighting what you know to be true. It's accepting the lessons and accepting them as blessings in a way, because it's blessings from the universe or from God, you know, to like, no, like I finally understand, you know, where I'm meant to be and why those other things didn't work out in my favor, instead of trying to fight, you know, a battle that wasn't meant to be won. So now I'm just kind of like doing that trust fall and releasing, cleansing myself from all those past energies of those people that have hurt me. And I'm allowing myself to love myself and know my worth and my value and not make those same mistakes again. So I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of healing that's happening here, Pisces. I think you're also allowing yourself to rest. You're allowing yourself to rest. And I feel like you're going to be more thoughtful and giving to somebody that is going to give back to you in equal measure what you're giving in your heart, you know? And I feel like as you're learning this lesson and you're allowing this transformation to occur within you, it seems like the Wheel of Fortune is about to move in your favor. Some of you guys are going to be getting a gift of some kind, something that is truly meaningful. I feel like this is something that you've been manifesting. It's sort of looking like fortune is shining on you. There's something moving in your favor here. It's like coming from a friend, I feel like, for a lot of you. It could be a relative as well, but someone's giving you something generous of their heart because they love you, because they care about you, and it's without expecting anything in return. And I feel like there's something here that you're going to be celebrating around that gift or around that thing that somebody is giving you out of the goodness and kindness of their heart. And it's something that's going to be very fortuitous for you moving forward. It could be something that helps you with regard to your health or well-being, something that helps you emotionally or spiritually. It could be something financial, a blessing in that regard as well. But it's something that I feel like is coming right when you need it as you're in the process of this transformation. And it's sort of like this nudge or this encouragement of like, yes, keep going. Like this, you're on the right path. You're learning the lessons, and now here come the blessings. You know what I mean? So I think this is really, really positive for you. A lot of healing energy around you, Pisces. I want to say too, and I know you're a fishy friend, but it also feels to me like spending some time in water or around water, or if you have never been baptized and you've thought about going through baptismal or some kind of something ceremonial, and it doesn't have to be anything like big, but even just by yourself, like, you know, just going for like a, you know, a nice saltwater bath or something, or floats or whatever, just whatever it is that's gonna make you feel a little bit more cleansed, that's around or related to the water. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Okay. Hey, Bradley Bear. Hey, friends. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Bradley Bear? Yes, go fishy friends. Hey, Anna. Hey, friend. Happy holidays to you. Thank you, friends. Crystal. Y'all, do you know Say You Love with Crystal Lavender? I used to know her as Nacho Mama back in the day. Which I still think of you as Nacho Mama, but she's got she's an amazing reader and a really beautiful soul, and she has a really incredible story. So please go and check her out. And that's her book, by the way. If I can, come on, Jess. There you go. Right there. Her book is also, her channel is called Say You Love with Crystal Lavender, but her book is also called Say You Love. And it is her story, her testimony, if you will. So make sure you go give her a follow and a holler. Do that. Do that. She's at the doctor's with her mom. Okay, boo. How is Julie doing? And how is your mom? How is everyone? That's true. It's not always great to live with somebody. It's got to be the right person. Oh God, you guys are telling really horrible horror stories. I'm gonna have to read those later. So whenever I feel sad that I'm not married, I can be like, okay. I hope y'all are out of those horrible situations, though. That's not good. Bradley Bear is doing great. Okay, let's get into it. We are now at Aries. So if you guys didn't know, we started with Sagittarius and we're ending with Scorpio. So we still got a ways to go. Let's go, Aries. Let's go. This is me, Jess. Hi. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Aries, what is that new, yummy, yummy, good coming to you, boo-boo? What is that new, yummy, yummy, good coming to my Aries friends? What is it? What is it? What is it? Aries, Aries. Aries, what's that new, good coming to you, my friends? Ooh, okay. Ooh, do you believe in magic? You guys have new love coming. That's what it looks like to me. There may be a trip that you were thinking about taking that may be canceled or delayed for some reason. Also, just so you know, or it could have been, if it's not a trip, it could be like an idea, a creative project. It could be something that's like, it's changed, like you might be changing your mind about something, going somewhere, doing something. Some of you guys are changing your mind about love. Can I just be honest? Could have a Scorpio or a Gemini coming your way. I want to get a little bit more into this. Could be also an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra energy, but you got that new love, boo. You got that new love cup. The new cup of love. Tell me more about this new love for Aries. I'm hearing "Take My Heart, but Please Don't Break It." What is that from a song? Probably. Are you scared of getting your heart broken, Aries? Tell me more about this new love coming for Aries. Yeah, it could very well be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, King of Swords. Someone who is, I feel like if you can dish it out, they can take it and dish it right back to you. Someone who's intellectually like your equal, or someone that you look at as being someone who is very quick-witted, very sharp with their words, but also very direct with their words, which is good for you. Someone who's like very decisive and knows what they want. Could be someone who's a little bit authoritative, especially they could be a little bossy, especially like verbally, you know, but they can spar with you, which is good. It could be someone who has Cancerian in their chart. They also could be someone who lives at a distance from you. You may, again, there's something about trip or travel that may be delayed or even canceled or change your plans around a move or a trip or travel that could be happening for you, Aries. That's not for everybody, but this person could live at a distance. Maybe it's something like you talk to them and you gonna go visit them and then you change your mind and or delay it. I don't know, but there's something here. I feel like this person, I feel like you're really afraid to kind of open up to somebody because you have a hard time trusting people for some of you. Yeah, you have a hard time trusting. There's something here too, though, about, yeah, I want to say there's something here about like moving or traveling or push or moving something forward. It could be even like an idea or a project that you started and you're like, there's something here about like a delay or a hang up, or you decide to like, I changed my mind. I don't want to do that because you're afraid out of fear. But let's get back to this new love situation. Tell me more. Yeah, there's somebody here. I'm telling you, you got new love coming to you, boo. Okay, could be also I have Cancer here in the major arcana, so it could be and I got King of Cups now, Princess of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's someone that's going to be reaching out and telling you how they feel about you and telling you that they have a crush on you or they're developing feelings for you. Okay, it's really sweet. I feel like this feels good, but there's something here where I feel like when you guys start to talk about the future, your plans, or how is this going to actually work out in a practical sense, I don't know if there's a lot of practicality to this connection. You know what I mean? Like, especially if there's like distance between you, there's something here where it feels like, I don't know if this is really going to work out. Like, does this really make sense? Is this really practical? Because there's not a lot of grounded energy to this. There's passion, there's like feelings, emotion involved. But I feel like there's a like, it's giving, there's this like innocent sort of hopefulness around like, this could, maybe we can get this to work forever. Can we? Like, you know, but I also feel like there's a fear here of either there's a fear here that this is also gonna like not work out because someone's had experience of feeling like really heartbroken. So there's a fear of like trusting this connection or trusting in general when it comes to love, whether that's you or this other person. But I feel Aries, like there's somebody here is really likes you, boo. It's just a matter of like figuring out, like planning, making it work. Especially if there's distance, like how can we see each other? How can we make this work practically? There may be also family that instigates in a way here. But I mean, it doesn't look bad. It looks very, very promising. It's just like you got to make some kind of plans in terms of how can we make this work? Like how can we get together? There's a lot of sexual energy here coming in too. So it could be also like, I need to be with you, like physically, how can we make that happen? But someone here is going to be, I feel like, expressing, it could be more than one person even, but someone expressing their feelings towards you and opening up to you and letting you know like how they actually feel about you. There's some a crush happening, you know? All right. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Hey, Mojo Jojo. Hey, Plush and Velvet. Okay, thanks for coming in and saying hi. Julia, you are so encouraging to everybody. I so appreciate that. Guess what I have, Jojo? Look what I got. Dun, dun, dun. It's the MYTAROPIST mug is back. Guess who's back? Back again. The mug is back. Tell the friends. I got my mug back. Woo! I'm so excited. Mojo Tarot and anyone else who may have missed it, I did a soft launch of the MYTAROPIST store. So, or shop. I think I've called it a shop, not a store. But yeah, there's a soft launch that has happened today. And I still have a lot of work to do on the back end. And I've been busting my little tushy trying to update the website, which is updated. I've made some adjustments to some of the pricing, so it's a little bit lower for some of y'all out there. And I also have my holiday bundles up there for bookings on mytaropist.com. I also have the shop, and you can access that through mytaropist.com. But also, if you want to go directly to the shop, you can go to mytherapist.myshopify.com. It is not yet fully integrated into the website, but that is the shop. If you want to see all the products, go to the catalog, and it's got all the new, good. Please give honest feedback. This is a soft launch, so your feedback is very important and matters so much to me right now. Like I still have time to make adjustments to things, and always can. And I'm so happy to do that. So please let me know what you all think. Please check out the revamped and revised MYTAROPIST website. It'll look a lot similar, but you'll see some very minor changes and adjustments, including, like I said, those holiday bundles, the holiday bundle and the New Year bundle. You guys snatch those up. The gift bundle is awesome if you want to get a reading for yourself and give a reading as a gift to somebody, and introduce tarot to them, or what have you. For someone you already know who loves tarot and you want to give them that gift. It's a fun, unique gift. You can always give the gift of a reading to a friend or relative or whoever you want, your neighbor, you know, your dog walker, your pet sitter. We got some pet sitters in the comments. You know what I'm saying? It's a fun and unique gift, and I make it really cute with like a little gift thing to send them via email virtually. So anyway, a little gift badge and stuff. So yeah, check it out and check out the shop and let me know what you think of the merch. I tried to make it fun for y'all, and then also open for other people who may not be subscribers yet, who might like a cute t-shirt. It says charged, the crystal, the full moon. It's fun. All right. Anyways, thanks for the support, you guys. I super appreciate it. Yeah, Mojo Jojo has his tea mug, which reminds me, you're waiting on the kettle right now. Yeah, so you're gonna have some tea too. I need to get myself a Mojo Tarot mug as well. All right, so let's go to the next one. What did you do? We did Aries, so let's do Taurus. Taurus. Hi, Taurus. It's me, Jess, owner of MYTAROPIST. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Let's get it for Taurus. What is that new, yummy, good coming to my Taurus people? Taurus. 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 Is that new? Whoa, hi. That was fast. Okay. It's like, just let me get to the reading, Jess. We're ready. Well, you got a lot of choices. So many choices in front of you. But which direction will you go? I feel like you're kind of, I don't know if you're stuck in a rut or it's just kind of like, you know that it's time to invest in a particular direction, to go a particular way, to start taking action. But for some reason, it's sort of like, I feel like you're still over here, like weighing all of your options, giving it a lot of consideration. You know, there may be a little bit of confusion and delusion. I don't like to say that, but like confusion about which is the right path to take. Because I feel like for you, it's like whatever I invest in, I want it to be something solid. I don't want to make a decision just based on emotion or feeling. Although I feel like there's kind of a lot of that right now. Especially like emotionally, things might feel a little bit like up in the air and like you know, hard to really like land on. You might have you might be kind of riding some emotional waves right now. But you know that it's time to take action and it's time to just like commit to something. You realize that. And I feel like it's not that you're lacking for vision. I feel like it's kind of feels like you're lacking for inspiration. Like, okay, what's the thing that really just it's giving me that green light, that like fire. And so I feel like this next week, you're going to be contemplating your choices and your options a lot. You know that you need to change. You know it's time to move in a direction and invest in it in something, to really give to something, invest in it fully and completely. But it's still a little bit of uncertainty about what exactly is the right thing. What's gonna have the best payoff in the end, you know? So let's get a little bit more into this Taurus. What's that new, good? Come on, what's that good coming to Taurus? What's that good coming to Taurus? Okay, you're getting it, boo. You're getting it. Like, yeah, you've definitely been a bit lost in the sauce. That's just what I'm going to say. There's a new beginning that's in a doorway that's opening for you. But it's like it's a choose your own adventure and you know that. And I feel like you're someone who's so used to being so in control of your emotions that this feeling or sense of not being out of control, but kind of a little bit like there's so much going on and feeling a bit overwhelmed by it all, you know, about all the different options and choices in front of you and all the things that you're feeling. And there may be some stuff that's even coming up for you in this season emotionally as well. A lot of introspection and inner healing work too for you, which is happening, seems like for a lot of people. People kind of clearing out that old to get ready for the new beginnings and the doorways that are opening. It's sort of that end of the year energy, you know, of like taking inventory of what did we learn. This is kind of the overall energy for the readings tonight, is like, what did I learn from this last year? Where am I headed? Where am I going? What should I focus on for the next year? And all this kind of thing. And I feel like there's a lot of this transitional energy that's happening here. And it's sort of like, okay, I'm ready for this new beginning. I'm ready for this new year to begin. Personally, I don't really believe in the Gregorian calendar. And I believe that the new year really starts in the spring. But I believe winter is a great time to be in this kind of energy where you're just clearing out all the old stuff, really like reflecting on the past year, all the things that you've learned, how you've grown, and how you want to make changes for the next year. So it's giving that, Taurus, you know? And it's funny because I feel like, again, you're someone who's so used to being so in control of your emotions and so very stoic, you know, that it's like, okay, I'm not ready to make a move. I don't really like this about myself. I don't like feeling in this sort of melancholy, like emotionally, you know, in my feels. I don't like to be in my feels like that. But I feel like what's happening is you will, it's been a while. It's taken a minute, but I think you're finally getting that inspiration and that fire that you've been seeking and you've been needing, really, to get yourself going and making a choice and moving in a particular direction. So there could be some kind of communication that's coming in this next week or soon that's been like at long last, or something that gives you that little nudge and that ignites that fire, that match that, like, you know, lights the wick and sets the candle or the torch to flame. And it's like, okay, I'm ready. Now I see the way forward. I see the path forward, and I know exactly what I need to do. And this is exactly the move that I need to make. So you're getting that green light this week, Taurus. Now, to what end and where you're going and what this choice is about, it's not really saying specifically like that, but I do feel like the passion that you've been missing, that fire. If any of you are creatives, like, you know what that's like when you've kind of been lacking that creative inspiration. Like, I really want to make this art. I really want to write this song. I really want to write this book. I really want to this poem, or I want to paint this thing, but I don't feel inspired. If you're creative, you know that feeling, you know. For me as a writer, it's like writer's block. I've got writer's block. You know, nothing's coming. I just don't feel it. You're going to feel it, Taurus. And it's been a long time coming, but you're finally going to feel it again. So if you've been in the doldrums, friend, for whatever reason, you will not be much longer. Okay. That's what I got for you, Taurus. That is what I have. All right. Thank you very much. I'm going to go on to a Gemini. I'm going to go on to the Gemini. I'm sorry. Oh, man. I'm crying. I don't believe in tax season. Oh, you and me both. Okay. Okay. Oh, you and me both. Especially now that I got to do so many sets of taxes. Good Lord. I got to do my business taxes, payroll taxes, business taxes, my personal taxes, and my Portuguese taxes. That's just in the US. And then I got to do taxes here. So it's a cuckoo bananas. And at this time of year, I start sweating. Like, no, save me. Save me from the taxes. Oh my God. Okay. I was hilarious. You guys, if you don't know Mojo Tarot, by the way, please give him a follow and a holler over there. Hello, Mojo Tarot. He comes on here every single stinking day for you guys, giving you that good, yummy with the readings. And you definitely want to get all that. Okay. Yes. It's starting to come. I feel like I don't really think I have Taurus in my charts, but I am starting to feel the fire coming back. So that's why I say, like, watch for all your placements. Sun, rising, Venus, North Node. And if you're on the live, I feel like I'm picking up all y'all's energy. So you could resonate with multiple readings, even if they're not your placements, you know? Oh, look at you, FG. Hey, FG. Scorpio moon gets in the feels. Yes. Those watery moons. How are you doing, FG? How are you doing, boo, by the way? Hello to, oh my. What is that? Okay, listen. Two fake potty. I was not expecting that picture. Is it too fake or too fake? Anyways, I was definitely not expecting that picture when I pinned you. Okay. What in the world? What in the world? Hilarious. Uh, I wasn't Rosie, girl, did you get your cards yet, boo? I was just talking to somebody about that. I was like, I need to send you the just so that you can follow the tracking number in case it hasn't arrived yet, but let me know when you get them. Yeah, we just did Torgus. Hey Ternisha. Hey friend. Hey. Oh, look at your cute picture. Oh, so smiley and happy. I love it. Okay. Thank God I didn't get a shock to the system on that one. Okay, I feel like I gotta say hi to one more person and then keep it popping, pushing and moving forward. Hey Rose. Oh, I said hi, Rosie. Okay, packing. You're going on a flight? Uh-oh. I hope those cards come before your flight because I think they're going to your house. I will check the tracking. Juliet also does not believe in tax season. I'm glad you caught a live, Trinisha. Okay, let me say hi. Who am I missing? I'm missing somebody to say hi to. Jason, where'd you go? Hey, Jason. That's Jason. You guys also please follow him over at Trust in the Light. He is also a fantastic reader and a beautiful soul, and we love him, appreciate him here. And so give him a follow and a holler. And now let me move on with these readings because I got some Geminis waiting. All right, Gemini. Hi, Gemini. It's me, Jess, owner of MYTAROPIST, and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. All right, let's go, Gemini. It's a goofy energy tonight, you guys. All right, what's going on, Gemini? What's that new, yummy, good coming to you? My friends, let's get it. You guys, I started back on the TikTok. So if you guys want to go on over to the TikTok and check that out, please do. It's MYTAROPIST on all the things. So let's go, Gemini. Let's go. What's that new, yummy, good coming to you, my friends? Gemini, Gemini. What's that new? Well, hi. You guys also, last week's new, good, I did do. It just wasn't a live stream. It was just posted. So I think a lot of people might have missed it for that reason. But you can still find it on the video tab. And I think it might be pinned, but I'm going to switch it out after this to this one. But you can find it on the video tab on my channel. All right, Gemini, what's the new, yummy, good coming to you? What is that new, yummy, good coming to you, Gemini? Whoa. Ooh. It's okay. You're moving on, dude. It's the ending of a painful cycle. There's a transition that's coming for you. Okay. I need to get some clarity on this. Some of you could be moving. You could also be changing or transitioning with regard to your work or career. I want to clarify this because it looks like something positive just happened or is about to happen for you, right? You've got the sun and the star, the wheel of fortune, the 9 of cups. So it's like a brand new start and a movement in a positive direction towards a wish fulfillment that presented a positive change for you, especially if you've been feeling like you've been hiding. Some of you might have been feeling like you've been hiding your talent, hiding your fire, your passion, like just not feeling like your full self or not able to like really be the fullness of who you are or like really let yourself shine through there, like feeling your vibrant self. And maybe because you've been in the process of either juggling a lot of things, like had a lot of hats that you're wearing, a lot of irons in the fire, or you've been in the process of some kind of change. And I feel like this change is also, though, changing something within you. But it feels like there was like a brand new beginning. If this hasn't happened yet, good, because it's getting ready to, right? But a brand new beginning, a wish fulfillment that's been a long time coming, and like positive movement forward in towards a wish fulfillment, towards something that is like something that you've really, really, like, your heart's been wanting and needing, right? But then there's something really weird here where it's like, it's feeling like there could be like either a transition or change with regard to your job or your residency. But there's something here that it also, for some of you, I'm going to say you may be dropping something here in order to move in a new direction. So it's like kind of like, it's sort of like that timing thing of when things start to go good for you, there's also something that you have to let go of. Do you know what I mean? Or in order to walk through this new open door and really fully embrace this new beginning, you have to let go of or release something else. So there may be this sort of changing of the guards, or, you know, a little bit of that wheel of fortune, like moving down before it comes up, or up before it goes down. This sort of like, okay, passing, or this passage of like letting go of one thing as you're moving towards this other thing. So it's kind of like it all can't come with you, if that makes sense, you know, sort of like when you move and you have to like sort through your stuff and you're like, okay, I'm not going to take all these things with me. These things are coming, these things are going. So it kind of feels like there's something on its way out as something new is coming in for you, Gemini. Okay. So, but I also feel like there's a major transformation, or not transformation, a major transition happening in your life. You're moving from one thing to the other. And in that process, there's something that you're having to let go of. Okay. So what is this that's coming to an end then for Gemini? Really? Hold on. Okay. Well, this is going to be really good, Gemini. A lot of you guys, I feel like, are getting out of your head, getting unstuck. Some of you may have been feeling really isolated or alone. I feel like that season is coming to an end. Yeah, there's a definite major transitional season here coming for you. Some of you guys are switching jobs or switching careers. That's not for everybody. But if you've been feeling really blocked and you've been feeling isolated, you've been feeling stuck, I feel like you're about to get unstuck. I feel like this change and transformation that is happening for you is making way for you to get, now you're going from that 9 to that 10 of cups, right? So this wish fulfillment, I feel like, is just the beginning, and this new beginning is just the beginning of you moving towards that 10 cups, that like ultimate emotional fulfillment, right? It's something that I feel like, again, someone else got something similar that's been gestating for a while, and it's like now you're finally ready to kind of like set yourself free. There's something here that's being set free. I feel like also I'm getting a strong energy of like a grieving season coming to an end. Now, grief is ebbs and flows, right? There's never a complete end to it, but there are more difficult seasons and in that process. You know, there are some seasons where the grief is just so heavy and feels like insurmountable. And I feel like for you, if you have been in a grieving process, that you are now coming to the end of the most difficult part of that season. And it feels like there's a breakthrough and a release here as well, emotionally for you too, Gemini. Some of you guys are really like able to really let yourselves go in sense of like just let it all out. And there's healing in that, right? And so especially if you're going through a transition or a transitional season, there's grief in that, because there's always a letting go of something that you did hold dear, or was a part of you, or part of your life, or part of your routine, or whatever it was, or you were responsible for, whatever it was. There was something there that was familiar to you, and in moving towards the new, you have to let go of the old. And there is sometimes in that transition, grief, feelings, and emotions related to grief do come up. And so I think you're really finally able to cleanse yourself from that, free yourself, and let all of that go. And I think in doing so, it also helps you to kind of get out of your head and not hold, feel so stuck or feel like you're holding something in. It's like there's this residual like release or releasing of this residual energy that was still kind of clinging to you there for some. Okay. Yeah, Gemini, I just feel like some of you may have something to do with a mother or mother figure. That's not for everybody. It could, for some of you, it has something definitely to do with like your work or business or career. Changes. Changes. Yeah, but this is going to be for good. I think in the end, you're going to feel so much better. I feel like just a cleansing and a release and a letting go of a difficult time and passing forward, moving forward to better, brighter days ahead for you. Yeah, there's a decision here that you're going to have to make here also with regard to this, Gemini, to something that you have to let go of, that you've been burdened with, and it's time to just let that thing go. It's not your responsibility anymore. It's not something that you need to be worried with or concerned with, it's worried about or concerned with. It's no longer for you to struggle. If something in your life, Gemini, has been feeling like a struggle and like an uphill battle, that's not meant for you, okay? It's time for you to let that thing go. And that's what I have for you, Gemini. Interesting. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy as well. Okay. Changes. Thank you, Jonio Jason. Yeah, please check out Trust in the Light. Trust in the Light. That's Jason. You're so welcome. Oops, wrong one. Oh yeah, we're about to get there. You're so welcome, Mojo Jojo. We're gonna do the Cancerians next. I want to do a little cleanse real fast, really quick, fast, and in a hurry. How y'all doing? Did I miss saying hi to anybody? I think I said hi to everybody. Oh, Juliet had to stop talking to some people in her family. I feel you, boo. Sometimes you got to do what is best for you and your soul, Trust in the light. Okay. Making space for the new and better energy. Absolutely, Jason. Jason here, Trust in the Light. He's a really great reader, you guys. He's a Libra. He's a Libra boo. And so is Mojo Tarot as well. All right, let's get into the Cancerians. I'm starting. I should have done coffee instead of tea, y'all. I feel like I needed some coffee. This tea is like fantastic, but also it's yogi tea. I don't really like bag tea as much as I'm a loose leaf girl, but yogi tea is a good bag tea if you ever need a bag tea. This is like some curcumin chai or something like that. I'll put a cinnamon stick in it. All right, Cancer. Hi, Cancer. It's me, Jess, owner of MYTAROPIST. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Get your claws out. Get your claws out. Snippity snap, snippity snap. All right, let's go. Cancer. What is that new, yummy, yummy, good coming to my Cancerians this week? Keep in mind, energy is fluid, could pick up on some past energy, present energy, and a little bit more into the predictive future. So keep that in mind. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Don't forget to watch all your placements, my friends. Let's get it. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Ooh, oh, look at you. Bossing up big time, boo. You're the boss. You're the boss. You've been very determined about some particular goal. It could be a work goal, personal goal, Cancer. I feel like you've been kind of in that want, as I say, energy for a minute. Maybe not taking a lot of action, maybe kind of unsure about what you should really be investing in or what offer you should take or what you should, I feel like more so though, like what you should be expending in terms of your energy. And so for some of you, I feel like you've wanted some kind of growth, personal change, growth, especially if this is something related to like career or personal goals. I feel like professional or personal goals, really. I feel like you have finally made up your mind about something. And it kind of feels like you're at this place of like, you know what? I'm just going to take action. I'm determined. I got to do something. So I'm just going to put my mind to this. I'm going to put my passion to this, my drive to this. And I'm just going to really try to make something happen here. It's time for me to just like take action and just be bold with it. And so I feel like you are. I feel like you're making some really bold moves in this next week or in the near future, Cancer. You've made up your mind, you're determined, and I feel like you got that little fire lit under you, and you're like, I'm ready to like get to work. You know, if this is a creative project or a work thing or whatever, or even like I said, if it's a personal goal, you're like, I'm done like kind of waiting and seeing and feeling like I'm not really happy with what's around me or in front of me or the offers or what's being given to me or presented to me. I'm making an executive decision. And especially if you've been like dealing with anything negative related to like your health, your physical health, or your financial health. Okay. It could be that there's been something really destructive that's happened to you abruptly with regard to your health or your finances. It could even be for some of you a disappointment when it comes to your love life. But I feel like this is more about something that was like prior to all of this, really like causing or creating a lot of stability for you, you know? And somehow it feels like your foundation has kind of been blown to smithereens for some, you know? Whatever was stabilizing you was no more abruptly out of the blue, and something that you had invested in wasn't working. So it's like, okay, I have to make a decision. What am I going to do? I'm going to put on my big crabby panties or pants or what are they called? Cuecas in Portuguese. Draws. I'll put them on. I'm going to boss up. And you are. Look at you bossing up big time. You're like, no, can't stop me now. What is that? The Queen song? Can't stop me now. I'm having a good time. No. You know, you're having a good time. Can't nobody stop you now. You're headed towards success and power. You see, Cancer. Okay. So you're getting your mojo back. Sorry, Mojo Tarot, but yeah, you're getting your mojo back, boo. You're feeling yourself. I think and it's funny because you're going from like the Prince of Wands to the Queen of Wands, and then you got that determination in the middle. So it's sort of like you're like, okay, I'm gonna make some moves. And it's like the more you start feeling determined, you got that little match lit, and now it's like the whole flame is burning, you know, you're now like fully vibrant and feeling yourself. It's just like all you needed was that little juice to kind of get you going. And now it's like, now you're on that path towards success, Cancer. I love it. I love it for you. Success, power, abundance coming your way. You got Queen and King of Discs here. You got the Six of Wands, my friends. You got the Queen of Wands. You're on fire. So, you know, that little bit of like determination and just like willingness to invest in something and to like go for it. And like, you know what? I got a little bit, I don't have a, you know, a whole like bonfire going, but I got a little match. So I got something. I can like light a little candle, and then I can use that flame, you know, to light some more and light some more and light some, you know, and then before you know it, you got like a whole forest fire. So I think you're headed towards some success. Whatever this thing is that you've determined to do, is going to pay off for you big time, my Cancerian friends. You could be getting some kind of recognition when it comes to your work, your career, your finances. So you could be bossing up in the sense of some of you guys could be getting like a raise or a promotion or getting some additional responsibility or, you know, something here in terms of your financial success or professional success, especially. But I also feel like there's something within you that's really changing through this as well. Like you're getting more confident. You're starting to feel yourself. You could be getting some recognition. People could be noticing you, what you do for work, or how you know, how you flow, how you go and how you flow, Cancer. And it's like, wow, Cancer is really like, they're doing really well for themselves. They're doing really great right now. Like I admire them. There's a lot of respect coming your way too with this. Put some respect on your name, friend. What? All right. Anything else here for Cancer? What? Just confirming all over the place. Look at you with the Emperor energy. Boo. You're large and in charge. What did I freaking say, though? Bottom of the deck, the Empress. Okay. You got that divine masculine and feminine energy. You are all the kings and all the queens roll into one. You are everything. You are all the things. You are all that in a bag of chips. I'm old. I can say that. You look at you. Actually, absolutely, what you have invested in is paying off. There's a lot of abundance coming your way, but it's like the authority in it. You know what I mean? It's like because you took charge of that. You stood your ground. You took charge. You're in power. You're in control of the situation. You're like, you know what? I'm going to overcome whatever this bull cocky banana foo foo shishi is with this devil energy over here. I'm overcoming that, whatever fears of failure I had, whatever that destructive energy was in the past. Like, I'm not going to wallow in it because I saw that there was that for a minute. You did. You were in that want. I see you. You let those old, icky, you know, little demons come run around and play with you for a minute. But then you overcame that. And you're like, you know what? F that bullcocky banana foo foo shishi. I'm not going to deal with that anymore. I'm going to make a decision and be determined to light this match and go for it, whatever become what may. And it's like you got more confident as you started to do it. And now you're fully standing in your authority and your power and in all the abundance and success, my friend. So good for you. Okay. Absolutely good for you. Absolutely good for you. I also feel like some of you are overcoming and conquering the mother and father wounds as well. In the process, it's sort of like you're standing firm in your decision and in your convictions, regardless of what other people might think or even what you have told yourself historically. You're like, no, I don't have to believe that. I don't have to be that anymore. I can choose my own adventure, and this is who I want to be. So you're a full boss, Cancer. I don't know what else to say, but that was a dang good. Those are some dang good cards for you, my friend. Congratulations. All right. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Autumn Moonlight. Hey, friends. Hey. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, girl. I used to make, oh gosh. The last place I lived in, I had this like, I had rosemary and I had like lemon balm or lemon verbena. And so I would make like my own teas And also I used to grow mint back in the day. I used to have all different kinds of mint, including chocolate mint. I love to make tea with my fresh mint leaves and like, oh, so good. So good. I'm sorry that you lost them to the storms, girl. I hope you can regrow and replant and regrow. I do. Get your mojo back. That's right. That's right. Did you hear that song? Was it the Queen song, Rosie? I'm gonna have to look it up now. No, can't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Anyways. Yes. I love you guys are so good with it. One candle can light 1,000 candles. Yes, boo. Yes. Yeah, I feel that, friends. Yes, manifesting those wins. Hey, name's Abe. Is it Abe? I hope so. When you will become rich. I'm glad you have no problems, though. That's good, boo. What's your sign? What sign are you? And welcome. Welcome. All right, let's get into it. We just did Cancerians. That means we're doing Leo. Roar! Where's Julia? I don't know. Any other Leos in the house? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Nodes. Where are you at, Leos? Where are you at? I'm a Leo North Node, actually. All right, let's. Bojangles, where'd you go? I don't know. He's a Leo. All right, Leo, roar! Oh, that was a sad one. Roar! Leo, hi, it's me, Jess, under my therapist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Leo, let's get it for you. What's that new? Yummy, good. Coming to you, my Leo boo-boos. All right, let's go. Leo, Leo. What is it? By the way, we started with Sagittarius because it's our season, which means we're ending with Scorpio. So we still have a few more signs, just a couple more. Leo, what's that new good? Coming to you, my friend. What is it? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and North Node. You got love coming. Could be with a Scorpio. What the heck? Can't stop me now. Now I have that in my head. I'm having a good time. Okay, so I feel like you've been learning a lot of lessons in love that are preparing you for a really strong, solid, stable connection. So I think you've been feeling maybe disappointed. It kind of almost feels like there's a resurrection, like to a love that maybe you thought was dead, but wasn't really dead, if that makes sense too. To y'all, I think you're starting to understand that when it comes to like your long-term success and how you see yourself personally and what you want for yourself in your life, and ultimately like your goals and how you want to establish yourself and your legacy and all of that. I feel like that idea is changing and you're kind of understanding more than you did before, like the important role that the right partner can make when it comes to that. And so I think that you guys are, first of all, your main energy, the lovers, and I know JoJo's gonna love that because it's a Gemini energy, so you could be connecting with a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. You could have Gemini in your chart. Could also have Scorpio in your chart. But it also feels to me like there could be like a love connection that you guys had that either you lost it in the past, 2 cups to the 5 of cups, or there were some disappointments there. But it feels like either space has time to think has really given you a new perspective, a fresh perspective on this particular connection, or just love in general? Because this is definitely showing like love to me. But I feel like through that process of introspection and also taking a deeper dive into yourself and what it is that you really want, who you are, like who you want to become, all these things, and start taking inventory of everything that you learn on your path so far, is kind of redirected you. And it may even be that you're changing a connection, maybe changing and transforming and growing deeper and even stronger than it was before. Okay. Or if it's not a specific connection, again, it's just like your idea of what is important to you in life and what matters to you when it comes to, you know, the legacy you want to leave, or just how you want to establish yourself in the long term, what you see as being like really important and valuable to you in a stabilizing way. Okay. Not just a transitional way, but like a real true stabilizing way. So I see a lot of growth and change and transformation and decisions being made. Tell me more about this for Leo. There's something here I feel like you're going to start investing in more, Leo, or someone else will be investing in more. Yeah, because I feel like, again, there's some kind of heartbreak here. And I think that really gave you pause to really think. Like there was a lot of dissatisfaction either in a connection or just within yourself, and some heartbreak there. But I feel like this is leading you, this time of reflection is leading you closer to something or someone that is going to be, like I said, there's that 10 of cups. Now you had 10 of this, now 10 of cups. That's going to be stable for you, something that is worth nurturing, that's worth growing. And I feel like you're going to slowly start to invest in something emotionally more than you did possibly in the past, or someone else's. So take it, flip it, switch it, reverse it if you need to. But there's someone here who's making a decision, I feel like, to change up a situation that felt like there was defeat and move in a direction forward, investing in something more slowly over time that they feel like is worth it, because they feel like this can really grow if nurtured into something that is going to bring long-term happiness and fulfillment and stability. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Some of you could also be dealing with some issues regarding like mother figure. But I'm getting more the other. I feel like that's your reading. I know that sounds like that's your reading, my friend. Anything else for Leo on that? 8 of discs. Yeah. I feel like you guys are going to just make a very firm decision, or someone else is, to really dedicate themselves and commit themselves to something, because they see that it's gonna have, and see like the King of Discs on the bottom there, because they see it's gonna have long-term potential, and provide stability in the long term. Prince of Cups was underneath that, and this is like an emotional investment. Okay, I don't necessarily see this has something to do with work, although for some of you maybe it could be, especially if like that's close to your heart. But I feel like this is more of something that you're investing in emotionally, that's also going to provide you with a sense of stability more so in the long term. So I feel like there's a new beginning coming for you, Leo. And I think that there was a fear here that something was lost or it was elusive in some way. But I think there's a lot of decisions being made to like, yes, I'm going to actually invest in this thing on an emotional level. Long term, I'm putting in that work, that energy, that effort, because I see that this is actually something that could pay off and really like provide long-term satisfaction emotionally and in terms of my stability. So that's what I have for you. Interesting. Okay. Leo. Who is in the house? Hey, Gabriella. Hey, friends. Hey, Gabriella Cortez. Nice to see you, my friend. Hello to Selena. Selena's in the house. Selena's in the house. Love Fire Tarot. You guys give her a follower and a holler over there. I love Fire Tarot. If you like those fiery, passionate, sensual readings, okay? She's like, Selena is like because she was and is, I don't know if she still is, but she should still be, I think, a romance novelist, shall we say? A writer of erotica. So she gives these like tarot readings that are like as if like a writer of erotica was reading your tarot. Okay, it's very unique and very specifically Selena. So check her out at Love Fire Tarot 18 plus. She also has other channels as well, but I know a lot of you guys really enjoy that. So check her out, Selena. And she's a Saggy too. That's right. Happy Saggy season to you, boo. I don't know when's the birthday, the actual birthday. Yes, she is. So I know I be peeping y'all. So yeah, give her a follower and holler and wish her a happy birthday, happy Saggy season. Kenya. Hi, friends. What's good? Oh, I love the juicy tea. Let's get in some tea. Okay. Kenya says, so for me, it's definitely work. I did a career shift a few months back from being a hairstylist to working in in-home healthcare, and you now regret it. Uh-oh. Okay. So she's saying, I'm about to apply back to the beauty industry because that's what my heart is really calling for. There you go. I don't even look like myself anymore. This has taught me a major lesson. Yes. And that, girl, thank you for sharing that. This is why it's like so important to apply to your own situation. Because if I knew Kenya's situation is like work, then I could read it that way for her. But that's absolutely on point and in line with the reading in the cards that came out, because I can see all the cards, you know. So absolutely 100% makes so much sense. And I love that you're able to course correct, because that's so important. I think sometimes some of us get really stubborn. We make a choice, and if something's not working out, it's like, you know, our pride and ego can really F us up. That's why you got to tell that ego to give it a cookie and tell it to go have a seat over there. My friend Krista, I will never forget, and she said that, and it was like, yes. So give it, sometimes the ego, you got to give the ego a cookie and tell it, go sit down, little ego. It's okay. I got this. Mama Jess got this, or Mama Ken, you got this. And if that ego wants to come up and be like, no, we're going to make this work because we made this decision and we told everybody we were doing this thing. We're going to make this work. Gosh darn it, even though you're like falling apart inside, right? So sometimes you just got to be like, no, it's okay. I know you're trying to protect me from like humiliation or whatever may come, but you know what? I got this. I'm the adult here. I got it. We're good. I know now. Sometimes we have to do that, like make those choices that take us off track, just so that we can realize, oh my God, I missed, like, I didn't appreciate what I had when I had it, you know? Or if I had just done these other things instead of like blowing it all up and just made these like little changes, that might have brought me closer to that 10 cups, you know, and that 10 of pentacles. But instead I decided to do this other thing. And sometimes it's just like, I just want to try this other thing. If it works, great. If it doesn't, cool. Didn't work, great. Go back to do the other thing or find something else, and that's okay. But I think that's so beautiful that we can like, you know, big ass cookie. Ego cookies. You guys are funny. But yeah, I think it's like, it's so good to be reflective and to know yourself and be like, you know what? It's time to make that change. Okay. Yeah. Home healthcare is, a lot. I know. I have a relative who does that, and it's a lot. So thank you for doing it while you did it. But also I totally understand realizing, you know, where your heart is really calling you. So you can do it. Just do it. It's gonna be all right, boo. It's gonna be all right. I think like the hardest part is coming to that realization, and then once you realize, then you know, switching it up again. Yeah, you got to take yourself by the collar, right? Oh, it's true. Oh, okay. So y'all mark the date. 12/10 is Selena's birthday. Okay, the 10th. That's coming up really soon. Okay, let's get into it. But what are you thinking about doing over there, sir? He's being really weird today, you guys. He's being extra strange today, Bojangles is. All right, so we just did Leo, right? So let's go to Virgo. Have a sip of tea. All right, Virgo. Hi, Virgo. It's me, Jess, owner of MYTAROPIST. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Virgo. What is that new, yummy, good coming to my Virgo babies this week? This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and North Node. And keep in mind, energy is fluid, so it could pick up on some past energy, present energy. We're looking at the week ahead, but sometimes that will go a little bit further into the predictive future. Keep it all in mind as we go. Virgo. All right. Sun, new, good coming to Virgo. VIRGO, Virgo. Oh, something flipped and flipped all the way. All the way around. Let's see. This is for Virgo. This is for Virgo. Whew. Whoa, Virgo, what you got going on here? It's been a long time you've been carrying this burden, yeah? Like a long time. A long time you've been carrying this burden, this heartbreak, the sadness, this sense of loss. You're finally letting that go, though. Okay, it's the end. It's the end. For some of you, this could have something to do with a child. And if not a child, it could have something to do like something that you've been carrying even maybe since childhood or just for a really long time. But you're finally releasing that and letting that go. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, not for everybody. But oof. Like oof, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Something hasn't felt right for a while. Like, you know that something was over or ended, and it's like it's just time for you to finally like totally let that go. You fought the good fight. You tried to kind of see it out or to see if things could balance out, or eventually, you know, you could you know, if it could finally get to some place that makes sense or is stable for you, but it's just not. You could have been waiting for a conversation or some kind of communication to come through. It doesn't have to be that. Just doing a lot of thinking and being very introspective in this season and just kind of waiting it out and seeing if things get a little bit better, kind of balance out. It could be someone else that you were considering or caring for as well. It's been a Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So it doesn't, Gemini. But I feel like, yeah, for some of you, you could have been waiting on somebody else to heal and like come towards you, you know, and like communicate about it and open up to you. That's for some. But you're finally, I feel like you're calling it. Like, this is the end. I've given up. I've carried this burden for far too long, and I'm done. I can't. I literally, I'm done. I cannot take this anymore. Like, I really can't. I love you. I care about you, and that if it's regard to a person, whatever the situation is, there was definitely at some point in the past, this was meaningful to you, whatever this was. Okay. There was something here that really connected with you on an emotional level. There's a lot of fond memories or emotions or feelings and nostalgia attached to it, but it's like, it doesn't matter. Like, because it's just, all it is causing you, like, there's either the inevitable is being delayed for far too long, or just causing you too much sadness. And you're just like, I gotta let this go. Okay. So I think you're finally making that decision to, like, this is the end of the cycle, or the decision is being made for you regardless. Hopefully there's no like sense of backstabbing or betrayal associated with this, but let's see. I mean, it's good because I feel like you're making peace with it, and you're finally realizing, I did all I could do, and I can't do no more, and it's time to just like let it go. I just got to make peace with what the cards I've been dealt, literally. Hi. You know what I'm saying? Tell me more about this for Virgo. Tell me more about this for Virgo. Good Lord, Virgo. What is going on with y'all, Virgos? I'm gonna have to check the chat, because what in the bullcocky banana foo shishi? What is all this on me? Okay. Anyway, sorry, y'all. What is this devil coming up in here for? Capricorn energy. I told you you're making a decision, my friends. I feel like there's some energy around you, man, that is no good. And you gotta let that go. What is this? What is this? Yeah, I did say, didn't I say at the beginning it could have something to do with a child? It could, for some of you, and this is not for everybody, it could have something to do with a child-parent relationship, particularly a mother-child. So for some of you, this could have something to do with a mother figure. That doesn't have to be what it's directly related to, but there could be that involved with it. It's time for you to move on. Like, I feel like there could be somebody or something here that there's like a fight or a struggle or a battle with. And I think you're just like ready to move on from that. Like, you don't even want to fight anymore. You're just ready to give up. I know that Cancer, that chariot energy, Cancerian chariot energy is like, you know, taking the reins and moving forward towards your victory, and, you know, like overcoming whatever this particular devil energy is. Like, there's a lot of energy here on you overcoming some particular challenge and trying to move on and move forward and take back control of a situation. And I feel like by taking control is like you're just making a decision to move on from it and let it go and release it. Like, you don't even want to fight anymore. It's kind of like with this 5 of Wands and the chariot, it's like, I feel like you're just like, you know what? I'm going to take my stuff. I'm going to go. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I want to put distance between myself and that which has been a struggle, which has felt like a competition, or has felt like, the weight of the world on your shoulders, whatever this is that's contributing to this feeling of burden and struggle and defeat and fight. It's like you don't want to fight anymore. You're like waving that white flag and just moving forward. and moving in a direction where you feel like, yeah, you're making a change and you're making a choice now to move in a direction where I feel like you're going to feel more free, where you can have a brand new beginning. For some of you, this is leaving a relationship with one person and moving towards something brand new. A better connection for you. It's like you've tried with this and you can't anymore. Some of you are literally making a decision to move. There's a lot of moving energy here. Some of you might be traveling just to kind of clear your mind and get away from that energy that's heavy and been pressing on you too much, you know? For some of you, it could be a job change. It's just whatever it is, you're wanting to put distance between yourself and this thing that has been a struggle, a burden, a challenge for you. And you're just ready to like cut ties and go and move in a direction where you can start fresh, start over, start clean, make a change that is gonna, you know, release this heaviness. Because a lot of you, there's just like been a heaviness on you for quite a while, and this is just not the business. Like you're done. You want to transition and move forward where you can, like, you know, feel large and in charge again, feel like yourself again. For some of you, and this is not for everybody, but for some of you, you've been in like a sexless relationship. That's not for everybody. This is like for maybe one person. But I get this energy too. Some of you been like in a sexless relationship, and you kind of want to go somewhere where you feel like there's more passion and fire. That's for some, but the good. Sorry, I got a little hard to stick the cards away. But I feel like you guys are definitely making a choice that is serving your best interest and your highest good. And I love this for you. I know it's like there's a lot of melancholy in there, but I love the energy, actually, Virgo. I really like that reading because it's sort of like what Kenya was talking about, sort of. This is different, though, in the sense of like, I feel like it's been a long, drawn out thing. It's like you didn't come to this realization soon enough, maybe for some of you, for your overall general health and well-being, but you are coming to that realization and you're deciding like, I'm done. And sometimes it's not worth the fight. Sometimes it's not worth the struggle. Sometimes it's just like, I just got to walk away. I just gotta leave. I got to make a change. I got to move. Like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I do not want to engage, and I don't want to put any more energy or effort into it, because it feels like for some of you, it was like you were carrying all of the weight, all of the load. It was too much responsibility on you. And you're like, this isn't fair and not right for me, you know? So I like this because you are making a choice that serves your highest good and is really and truly what's in your best interest, my friend. So I love that for you, Virgo. And some of you is just making peace with something that you've been fighting for, and you realize the only victory I'm going to get is really in letting this thing go. And so, you know, I'm hearing like, I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. Anyway. Yeah, you're done. You're ready to just move forward towards something new and better energy in general, and other things that you feel are obtainable and not out of your reach. It's nothing but a struggle. So that's what I got for you. Okay. Oh, Lord. Virgo, what you doing over there? Hey, Pam Bear. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Barbara. Hey. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Barbara. Hey. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Barbara. Hey. I like your picture. What's your sign, boo? You look like you got a lot of fire. And I don't mean that necessarily you have it in your chart, but I get some fire in you. Okay. Anyways. Good man. I'm gonna Elsa it up and let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Thank you, Goodman. By the way, Goodman, I want you to know that even if I don't come in your chitty chat, I do blow up those like hearts in the circle and laughy faces and things, and I come and I'll play it. I've been having my nose to the grindstone and working really hard on trying to get my shop up and revamp my website and do all this stuff on the back end that nobody will see, making sure my business is legally compliant and all these things, doing designing and stuff. So it's been a lot. So I've been super busy, and it's been a kind of a rough emotional roller coaster of like the last couple weeks of my life. Actually, this whole last year, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, this last year has been a lot for Jess. It's been a lot. A lot of things have happened that were not so pleasant, and I've had to really like trust God and rise to the occasion myself and just like face a lot of difficult and incredibly challenging situations. So yeah, this last couple of weeks have been also very challenging too. But it's brought me a lot of joy to be able to work on the website and to work on this shop. So if you guys miss it, I'm going to show it again real quick and see who else I might have missed to say hi to really quick. But it's brought me a lot of joy to do that because it's been a long time since I've like really felt inspired. And so I'm super excited. It's a very soft launch, but you can also go to MyTaropist.com, and on the top of the header navigation should say My Therapist Shop, and you can click there and see all the stuff. And you can see the new additions on the website. You can see that I have some holiday bundles up there and special, like specially priced, like holiday bundles, a New Year bundle, and a gift bundle, I think holiday gift bundle or something like that. So you can check all of that out. Please feel free to book. Please feel free to purchase some merch. Check it out. This is like, I have some samples, but they're like old designs. I have like tried stuff and then got samples. I was like, no, let me fix it. Let me do it different. So this is like the bag, but this is not the final. The final you'll see on the shop, but like, this is the Bullcocky Banana Fufu Shishi bag. This isn't the final design. The final one I think looks more better, but this is the bag. It's the Echo Tote. It's organic cotton, 100% organic cotton. It's really good quality merch, y'all. And it's got the My Therapist logo on the back. So, sorry, it's a bit wrinkly, but this is one of the items that's up there. The shirts I'm not even going to show you because they're not even on there. They're old versions of shirts that are on there now. And then also the My Therapist mug, which is really, really cool. Challenge does bring the most growth. That's true, Jano. What are you saying? It refines us. It refines us is what I want to say. It's like, you know, that diamond with the pressure. What was I gonna say? Pam Bear. I want to say hi to Pam Bear. Hi, Pam Bear. Hey, friend. Hey. Whoop, whoop. Let's get that Libra. I see some. Yes, look at this. Hilarious. I love Pam Bear. Whoop, Libra. Let's rock and roll for ours. Bring in the good. A little yum action for the Libras. Okay. I'm gonna get it and hit it and get it. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on, JoJo, right? For sure. Yes, releasing all with love. Ooh, that reminds me. I gotta send some people my cord removal. I'm sorry, you guys. If you guys are watching who I owe that to. Let's go, Libra. You all are just like, let's get Libra. Okay, let's get it. You guys are stop talking. You're like, if we stop talking, she'll do the next sign. Let's just stop talking and she'll stop talking back to us and then we can just get on to the next sign. Okay. All right, Libra. Hi, it's me, Jess, owner of My Therapist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Libra. All right, what's that new, yummy, good coming to you? By the way, if you guys missed it, I did do this new, good last week. I just didn't do it live streaming, but I posted it. So if you missed it, it could still be applicable to you this week. So please check it out. It's on the video tab on the channel. It's also on the main page if you go to the MYTAROPIST YouTube channel page. But it will switch out with this one once this one's timestamped and all that stuff. So let's go, Libra. What's that new, yummy, good coming to Libra? What's that new, yummy, good coming to Libra? Let's go. Whoops. Okay, come on. Come on, cards. Let's get it. For Libra. Libra, Libra. All right, what's that new, yummy, good coming to my Libra friends? Woo. Ooh, be making some magic. Don't rush something now, Libra. Okay. I feel you getting a little excited. A little excited about something brand new. And like wanting that immediate success. Just trust whatever you're manifesting, I feel like will come to fruition and there will be success. But, you know, take your time, pace yourself. I feel like you're going to get there and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So there's something here that I really feel like you're manifesting that is going to come to fruition, but there may be like, I feel like some of you guys are kind of holding yourselves back or trying to, or you need to. That makes sense. Not rushing in too much. Taking your time to learn about something, to study something, how to be successful in it, how to navigate it. There may be a situation where you're feeling like there's some barriers or there's a wall up or something. And it's kind of like, how do I don't know why I'm getting this like a knight, like I know we're doing tarot, but like a knight on like a charge with like the sword in hand and like charge, like let's break down the wall or whatever, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not a big castle girl. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of like the words I'm looking for. The fortress or whatever, this impenetrable thing. Let's figure out how can we get successful. I feel like you're trying to learn something, you're trying to study something, you're kind of trying to like sneak your way in. Okay, do we put on a disguise? Do we like catapult over the wall? Like, how do we get into that castle? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I gotta get in. Let me in, coach. It's kind of that energy. It's like there's this immediate excitement around achieving some kind of success. And it's sort of like you're being a bit crafty and strategic on like, how do you achieve that success? But it's sort of like, this is sort of the thing of like, just be patient. Like, don't worry so much about it. Cause I feel like in the right timing, again, trusting that divine timing, everything is gonna work out the way that it's supposed to. But there's something here that you're manifesting that you're really, I feel like super determined to get success in this thing. So let's see. Tell me more about this. Oof. There may have been something, Libra, that recently like came to an end, to an abrupt ending for some of you. It could have been out of the blue. It could have felt like a stab in the back or a slap in the face, or, you know, some of you, I feel like you might feel like in the past, like you waited too long or you moved too slowly or you hesitated too much to go after something. And maybe that's where like now, and then it didn't work out. So like now maybe you're like, okay, I gotta strike while the iron is hot. Tell me more about this magician though. Some of you, this is definitely, for some of you, this could be love related. Because I just feel like some of you guys like are emotionally like really invested already in something, or there's an emotional burden or weight around this. Some of you, there may be somebody here that you're caring for that, or you yourself has like overcome a lot. Okay. And again, I just like feel like the thing that I want to tell you, Libra, is the change is like the wheel of fortune is moving in favor for you. You're transitioning to the new, the good, the sun card, to this like happy new beginning. It's coming for you, and I feel like ultimately will lead to a lot of success, the success that you're seeking and that you have wanted. Like you're getting it, that 10 of pentacles. But I feel like there's this like balance here that you're trying to find between like wanting something so much and wanting it right now, and then like taking too long to get there. It's like where's that happy medium? Because it's like you don't want to miss the boat when it comes, or you don't want to miss the bus, or you don't want to, you know what I mean, you want to miss that ride to your son, but at the same time you don't want to put too much pressure on something or someone when you know that it's going to work out eventually for your good anyway. So I think you're getting a lot of clarity on what it is that you really want, Libra. And I feel like you're finding the strength to like, yeah, you're getting a lot of clarity on what it is that you really want. And I think you're finding the strength to like find that right balance in the timing of moving too quickly or too slowly. Does that make sense? Of like knowing when it's just right, when the timing is just right. And I think that a lot of the work that you're doing is in the 5D, is in this manifesting. And I think recognizing and first like giving yourself time. If this is like about a relationship, I want to say this, giving yourself time to know if this person has everything, all the things that really are going to help to work. If you both have everything that is going to work together in harmony and balance to really like have long-term happiness and success. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we look at things with like rose-colored glasses and we get this sense of like, some of you could be a single parent or you're connecting with a single parent, Justice, Empress, or a mother figure. Yeah, it's like getting that perspective on knowing how to make sure that everything is aligned and balanced and in harmony and in right timing, and that everything is like, you know what I'm saying? I know this sounds a little bit complicated, but it's like sometimes I feel like if you rush in too quickly, then you're not giving something enough time to really learn about it, to understand it, to figure out if this is right for you, or if you're just going off of emotion, right? If you wait too long, then you might miss the opportunity to kind of strike, you know? So I think you're finding strength in knowing like, you know, the right momentum and the right amount of energy to give to something. Okay. Getting really clear on that. If this is about communication, it's like having that volley and knowing like the equal give and take with the volley of communication, or how much to reach out. But I feel like there's a lot of energy here too of you moving in a direction where things are going to start to feel lighter and easier for you, Libra, where it's going to be less of you having to put in that work in the 3D and more of that 5D work, and then just trusting in the divine timing of things, that things will align and work out in the timing that they're supposed to. In the meantime, you just like keep going, pushing one foot in front of the other and allowing things to fall into place in the way that it's designed to, if that makes sense. Okay. So, yeah, think you've learned a lot from past experiences, and there's like concern about not wanting to make those same mistakes, and that's understandable. But I also feel like just allowing the grace for things to like move forward to the new beginning in the right order and in the right timing, because through that transitional process you're learning things, you're growing, you're releasing stuff, right? And so it's just like one foot in front of the other, and then finally eventually you hit the sun, you hit your goal, you hit that like that new beginning and that place that you need to be, that feels good for you and feels right for you, right? Because you didn't rush it, but you also like didn't hesitate. You did take the action that was necessary. So I hope that makes sense, Libra. That's what I have for you, boo. Hey, Rosie. Rosie is driving. Okay. Are you going to the airport already? Who does magic? Jeff. Hi, Jeff. Hi. By the way, hi, Jeff. I didn't see you come in. Well, I didn't have the chat on. Where is Jojo is going? Okay, Jojo. Aw, thanks, Jojo. Cheers to you, boo. It's a soft launch. I still have some stuff to work out on the back end, but the store is active if you want to go to it through that link that I shared. Gumbo. Hi, Gumbo. Hi, Gumbo. Hey. Hey, Gumbo. Hey, Gumbo. Hey. Bo says hi to you, Gumbo. Sorry, my hair's gotten a little cuckoo-bitty and is all of a sudden. Where did Bo go? He might have gone to the bedroom. Okay. Take care of yourself, Jojo. You guys give Mojo Jojo a follower and a holler over there. Show him some love. All right, you guys. Yay, Jano Jason. All right, let's go. We got the last sign. We're already on the last one. Okay. Look at us. I feel like I skipped something, but I don't think I did. I think I got all y'all. Scroll back. I did start with Sagittarius. Sorry, I feel like something was going to come up there. Sagittarius, and then we're ending with Scorpio, right? I did it right. I think so. Okay, Scorpio. Hi, it's me, Jess, owner of MYTAROPIST. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Scorpio, what's that new, yummy, good coming to my Scorpio babies? What is that new, yummy, good coming to my Scorpios? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Hello. Scorpio. Scorpio. Zing a zing zing, sting a sting. Get those stingers out. What's that new, yummy, good coming to you? Ooh, success. Lots of success coming. Okay. Lots of success coming to my Scorpios. What? And just in general, the Six of Wands, I feel like, has come out as one of the cards that's come out the most tonight for y'all. Okay, so for some of you, there could be something here that you've been competing for. I feel like you kind of have had your eyes on the prize, trying to keep your emotions in check, trying to not get too like lost in the sauce, if you will. I feel like this is very similar a little bit to Libra. So you might have Libra in your chart, but I feel like you've kind of been setting really firm boundaries and doing some work behind the scenes. So I don't know if you've been doing some, a little sprinkle, as my friend Tanya over there at Tarot Vibes will say, a little sprinkle behind the scenes, or like literally, or manifesting literally, or like, what you've been doing. But it's sort of like you're fighting in the 5D for whatever this goal is that you've been trying to reach and the success that you've been trying to achieve. And I feel like you are very competitive for some of you, very competitive. For some of you, this could be something athletic that you're competing in. So take it as it resonates for you. Some of you could have even had like an injury and you've been resting and trying to heal up in the meantime, in between time. That's not for everybody. But I do feel like you're definitely, I keep hearing, wow. I have not heard this song in a really long time, but The Gossip, Beth Ditto, like The Gossip, standing on the, I'm hearing like two different songs. I'm hearing like Standing in the Way of Control. I think that's how the song goes. And then I hear like Fight Fire with Fire. Is that even from the same song? Maybe I haven't heard. Whew. I wish I hadn't gotten rid of all my CDs. Yeah. But I feel like there's something here where you're just like, you got your dukes up, man, and you're ready to go to work and you're ready to fight for something that you really want. For some of you, this could be with regard to love. If it is, you could be dealing with another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Gemini. But this is you, I feel like, bound and determined to achieve success despite all odds or whatever obstacles are in the way. There could be some competition that's come up, and you're about to beat that competition, my friend, because you're on the other side of this 5 of Wands. You're achieving that success. So there's something here that you could be competing for, and it looks like you're coming out on top. You want to be on top? So much stuff. All right, tell me more about the success for Scorpio. Yeah, boo. Look at you with that 10 of cups. I'm telling you, you're getting it. You're getting that ultimate wish fulfillment. You're getting the culmination of all that you've been hoping for and dreaming for. It's like that, you know, true emotional fulfillment when it comes to this success. So for some of you, this is about love. And if you are competing for somebody's heart, looks like their heart could be yours. Again, it could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius here as well. You're very determined, I feel like, to reach this goal and achieve this goal. And again, I feel like you're getting it. The thing is that I feel like there has been a lot of disappointment and loss along the way. It could have cost you physically, financially, emotionally, but you have not wavered in your commitment to this and your determination to achieve this victory. And I feel like you are. So absolutely, you're achieving that success. And I feel like it's not just a short-term success. You know what I mean? This isn't like a medal that you get after finishing a race. This is like long-term success and happiness coming your way, my lovely Scorpio people. So good on you for keeping those dukes up. You know what I'm saying? And not letting any setbacks get you down and just pushing through and plowing through whatever is, you know, being competitive with you or frustrating you, or like any setbacks that might be, or obstacles in your way or setbacks in your way. Like, you're bound and determined. And I think you got some sprinkle on this, friend. I don't think think you're doing some stuff in, you know, spiritually as well. Okay, so that's what I got for you, my Scorpios. Scorpio. And that's what I got for everybody, because we is done, my friends. We did it. We did it. I'm pretty sure that we did. Fight fire with fire. I don't know if I know that song. No, it's a band. It's a band called The Gossip. It's a band called The Gossip. Gossip is a low vibe energy, but no, it's a band called The Gossip, and the lead singer is called Beth Ditto. So it's I don't even know if they're still together. It's like from early 2000s or something, mid to early 2000, I don't know, circa 2008 ish. I could be totally off on that one. But anyway, that it's called Standing in the Way of Control. But then there's another song. Maybe they covered that Metallica song, FG. Maybe they did. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna have to look it up after this. I haven't heard it for a long time. Anyways, sending you thank you. Oh, Pam Bear, thank you, boo. Do you know The Gossip though, Goodman? I am like, what? I feel like I'm going crazy. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. I'm gonna look this up because this is gonna drive me nuts. And I'm surprised nobody, I mean, I'm not surprised, but like, it doesn't seem like anybody's heard of them. And I'm like, am I crazy? Did I go? Oh yeah, Heavy Cross is the album. Of course Goodman would know, right? Goodman, am I wrong? Or is that a different, or no, Music for Men is the album. And Heavy Cross is another song of The Gossips. It's been a long time since I've listened to The Gossip, okay? But I should have known that Goodman would know. Goodman, throw that song in a mix. Is that the name of the song? Is it called Heavy Cross? I'm gonna go back to the chat. Hold on. I love you too, Angie. So many blessings to you guys. I'm going to get off of here. You guys are amazing. Thank you, everybody. You guys are seriously the best. I just went on like a whole, like I went on a whole tangent because it's driving me nuts. I don't think they're standing in the way of control is the song that I was thinking of, but maybe there's another song that they sing that like fighting fire with fire lyric or something. But y'all look up this standing in the way of control lyrics. Maybe it will mean something to you. I know it's not all y'all's taste. But if that reading resonated, maybe look up those lyrics and maybe there's more to it because for some reason we spent a little bit of time on it. Anyways, Goodman does know the gossip apparently. He's talking like he knows. But now I'm gonna have to look up this Metallica fight fire with fire. My brain's all in scrambles right now. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Loving you so much. I'm not like a metallic. I'm not like a heavy metal. I'm not like a metal person. There's like I like a little bit of everything. There will be something that I will like from that. Jazz is like a blues jazz kind of like soul kind of funk, like I like folk music. I like, I'm kind of that. I like to hear I'm also not a big like house music. I like it to hear the instruments, and my favorite instrument is the harmonica. So, like I love Bob Dylan, I love Stevie Wonder, I love Blues Traveler, like anything that plays like where I can hear a harmonica. Oh my God, that's all I need is the harmonica in my life. James Taylor, like I'm old school. I was raised on a lot of old stuff. Even like musicals, like Wicked is out, right? And everybody's talking about Wicked. I was raised on like Rodgers and Hammerstein, and I'm an old soul. So I'm definitely have a little theater kid inside of me, but the most modern musical that I was in was Grease. So it's like I'm so out of touch with like new Broadway, sadly. So although I'm familiar through osmosis and pop culture, I've never actually seen Wicked. So I'll watch the movie. I don't know where I went off on that tangent for, but anyways, thanks again, you guys. And I like conscious rap. Like I loved Black Star Most Stuff. Anyways, shut up, Jessica. Nobody cares. I'm trying to find something there. Don't forget to check out the soft launch of the MYTAROPIST shop. Let me know what you guys think. Honestly, honest opinions. I so would appreciate it because this is like the soft launch, like I said, so there's time for me to make adjustments. I'm still doing a lot of stuff on the back end and it's not integrated fully with the website yet, but send me your ideas, thoughts, feedback. Super appreciate it. You can make purchases on there. So if you have any trouble making a purchase, please hit me up at hello@mytaropist.com and I will help you out. And thank you guys so much. All right, bye everybody. Sending you guys so much love. Ooh, violin is your favorite. Ooh, that's a beautiful instrument. Jay, no, you say Metallica is a great band. Everyone's got their stuff, yeah, especially if it stirs the soul. I love that. That's a good way to put it, right? That's a good way to put it. Angie's like soul music is the best. You sing a lot. Jason, I didn't know that. I didn't know that about you. Okay. I would so love to hear you sing. Thank you, Goodman. Thank you so much, sir. You guys give Goodman's Mixes a follow and a holler. By the way, speaking of, if you like music, he does all kinds of music on his channel. He just did a meditation playlist for FG. Speaking of FG and Goodman, so check that out. And yeah, awesome stuff. Okay, hugs and kisses. Thank you, Angie. Oops. Okay, I'll hold you to that, Jason. All right. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sending you guys love. I'm going to get off now. Brother sings in a band. Okay. Jason, look at me finding out all these things about you. I love that. What kind of music is it? Chef. What kind of music is it, Jason? He sings mostly oldies. Oh, fun, like cover stuff. Cool. I love it. I just remembered recently, and I'm gonna go, but I just like, I think, can we all agree? Maybe not. But no matter, we all have so many differences and so much fighting going on in the world right now and everything. But can we all agree that the Call Me Al music video by Paul Simon just makes you smile? it's happy. Is there, can anyone watch that music video with a straight face? Is that like, I'm trying to find something that we all have in common in the world. Probably not everybody in the world will find it amusing, but okay. I know, I'm a fan of Supernatural, the show. I never finished it though. I liked it better in the beginning when it was more like an episodic, and every week was like a different monster that they were fighting or whatever, but I still think it's a great show. And I just stumbled upon the other day that Jensen Ackles, who played Dean on the show, and his wife, who was also on the show, like did a parody of that music video, and she was the Chevy Chase character and he was the Paul Simon character in the video, and like they recreated the whole thing, and I was kind of impressed by that, and it was entertaining to me. But I'm weird, I'm very strange, obviously, and I will stop sharing now. And I'll let you guys go. But I'm sending you guys so much fun. So much fun. I'm sending you guys so much love. I'll see you guys again soon. Differences do make the world interesting. But it's nice to also reflect on how we're similar. You know, it would be boring if everybody was exactly the same or had the same taste and everything like that. But I think these days we focus so much on the differences. I like to, like, can we take a moment to reflect on how we are also similar too? I don't know. All right. I love you guys so much. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good night or good day, wherever you are. Good morning. And I'll see you again soon, like I said. All right. Bye. Thanks.